Greetings, hello, and welcome back to more Project Zomboid. It seems to be a foggy morning. I don't think we listened to the weather report the other day. But I was reading through some of your comments, and most people pointed out, and rightfully so, that we have something kind of unique over there in this, with this little mansion area, as in it is a completely walled off, impenetrable fortress. As I mentioned a few times, pre-placed walls on the map cannot be attacked or destroyed by zombies. So as long as we leave everything as is over there, zombies cannot get in there. Okay, but how do we get in? Well, from above. But let me just check the weather here. Oh no, power's out. So the idea is we just build stairs here, build a walkway, a sky bridge across, and then sheet ropes on the other side and down there. Once we have the stairs here, we're going to build sheet ropes on this side, take down the stairs, so that zombies can't just walk up and above. And then we just need to clear out this area, and we have a 100% zombie-proof area there, where we can do anything, you know? Can be loud, can have a party, invite the neighbors. Oh wait, no. So I kind of like that idea, except, you know, bringing anything in and out of this base is always going to be tedious, as, you know, driving the car up here and then walking and climbing across the sky bridge. But we'll see how annoying it gets. Eventually, we'll probably have the area around the base cleared out of zombies anyway. But the first step in order to do that is going to be leveling up carpentry so I can actually craft stairs. Let me actually double check here. So carpentry stairs requires a skill of 6. Now in order to level carpentry, we can watch the carpentry skill tapes that I have somewhere in here. Yeah, we have, what do we have? Woodcraft, 4 episodes, and then I think some of the exposure survival give carpentry, but we also need the books. And yeah, that's the problem. The books are in the trailer, so that's what we're gonna do here first. Also, I didn't pay any attention to the actual weather forecast, but you know what? It's fine. Alright, I see you coming closer, but let's have a look at the map. So, our trailer is back here, right? I'm thinking we can bring the trailer back in the way we came in initially. I think it wasn't too complicated, but I don't want to drive out the same way, because that drags zombies to the street, and then when we come back with the trailer, there's going to be more zombies there. So I want to head over there in a different way. So I think we're gonna drive back here. This seems to be like probably an airport in the middle of the city, right? Runway, big airport building. So we drive past this, drive up here, and then get to the trailer. That's the plan. It all depends, like, you know, do a little exploration while we're at it. Okay. A little bit concerned that we are at half fuel. So I don't want to make too many trips, too many unnecessary trips. But, I mean, half fuel tank was enough to get from Riverside all the way over here, so it's not that desperate. That's something to keep in mind. Just taking it slow, looking for the opening, minimal contact, get through. Except when it's runners, there's very little you can do to avoid contact with those sometimes. beverages here, that's always nice loot. Oh, there's a barricaded house here. Okay, it seems the airport, if it's the airport. That was just my first impression there from the territory, that this is probably airport. Seems to be also fenced in, largely. Someone opened the gate there. Unbelievable. Maybe it's not the airport. Okay, this is not a runway, this is a huge big old parking lot. Which of course I will drive across to see if there's any fancy cars that spark my interest. Also get surrounded by a bunch of zombies in the process. And then drive into a light pole, because that's what we're gonna do. Big old trailer here, gas trailer. It's convenient to save trips to the gas station. Yeah, it's a little bit of a tight parking lot. Ah, cool. Basically attracted half the city then in this parking lot now. I don't like that I come this close to such a huge building and spawning in all the zombies inside. Okay. Also, note to self, this is not the road we're taking back, because holy crap. Can I fit through this? Okay. No. Oh shit. Out of the way. It's also always great when you can barely see what's on the road in front of you. Thank you, PZ. There's probably some sort of police station here, I think. Blue building on the map. Anyway. This city has a problem with roads being covered in cars. Oh boy. Okay, this is the road to the roundabout. I hope that this works, but I'm not sure I can take this with a trailer, so I think we gotta actually drive the way we initially drove on the first day. God, well, I wouldn't pay for not having the fog here right now. Also, I'm scared of opening the vehicle mechanics menu for my car. Because I currently have no mechanics skill to repair anything. I just want to make sure that it's not, like, I don't think it's going to be super terrible. Actually, it's still really good. the trunk lid has some damage, because I don't think we ever... Yeah, we don't have a bull bar on the back, so it's still damaging the trunk instead of the bull bar. But the front bumper is 91. Oh, I'm not panicking, you're panicking. Okay, this is fine. On that note, let's have a quick little breakfast here. What do we got this time? Chicken stroganoff. Heat that up. Spice it up. And eat it up. Okay, and then, you know what? As a responsible person, I'm just gonna throw all of our trash on the ground here. Keep the crackers. Yeah. Damn, this city has a littering problem. Anyway, time for the trip back. Thankfully, the fog hasn't cleared yet, so we still have the whole excitement of barely being able to see anything. Wouldn't want to have it any other way. I'm not sure if I drove down this road or the other, but we want to go to the... I don't know, what do you call this? To the main driveway around the town here. Wasn't me. So if I remember correctly, the left road, the western part of this road had many car wrecks on it, and we were driving mostly on the eastern part anyway. Maybe not. Maybe the other way around. Maybe we were constantly zigzagging between the two roads. Oh, this road sign is not good. That's a tree. That's a tree. Well identified. Just wanted to take a close look, you know. That is blockaded, so let's swing over here. I think we're already fairly close to home. Home-ish. Ah, this is my exit. Okay, That was more stressful in my head than it was actually afterwards. I still think it was the right decision to leave the trailer behind at the entrance and come back for it later once you know what the street condition is like. There's a fast friend coming in. Right, anyone else? No, okay. Cool. I'm just gonna bring the trailer into the garage. No, just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. Don't even know what a good position here is. Maybe here behind the house. Okay. Like, I don't think I need to drive that trailer ever again. Right? This is our gear. This is our new place where we're staying. Okay. So, what do we need? Now, if we want to level up Carpentry with the Carpentry tapes, we definitely need a generator and electricity. The best place for the generator is probably going to be like over here on this side of the house. Oh, I had a fueled up generator. Okay, but it's empty. It's fine. Then we need gas can. She's not in here. Probably like 2 to 3 fills. So unlike in the other bases, we're not going to leave the generator running, right? We don't have any food that needs to be kept fresh. So we're just gonna use it whenever we watch videotapes. Now, instead of starting off with watching videotapes, I think for the first 2 levels of Carpentry, we're just gonna grab let me just throw the scrap electronics away. Double check, do I have a saw? I do have a saw. I'm just gonna grab an old wood axe. Which I think I do have one in the garage, right? Okay, I'm not well organized today. Okay, let's grab the carpentry books. So this is probably something where I would usually say, yeah, I locked the door from the inside, but I actually don't have a key to this house, apparently. That's not great. Did anyone of you guys have a key? No. Electrical level 1. How convenient. So you can always lock a door, right? If you're inside the house. But in order to actually unlock it from the outside, you need to have a key. But apparently we never got a key to this house, so that's kind of inconvenient. actually equip that in both hands. Don't favorite that. So you do get a small amount of carpentry XP from not chopping down trees, but rather sawing those chopped down trees into planks. So what we're gonna do is chop down a bunch of trees out here. Which also improves my line of sight to the entrance of this neighborhood to see friends approaching. I want to see who moved into the neighborhood. Okay, let me actually attach you on the back so I can equip you easily. Which now means I'm over encumbered, so throw a shotgun away. So there's two ways you can chop trees, right? You can right click, cut down tree and do it this way, or what I'm doing here is just go in combat stance and attack the tree. So this has, to me, like a better reaction time in case I hear something. So when I'm not in a 100% safe area, I like to prefer to do it this way. Like even if a zombie like creeps up through the tree you're currently chopping, you hit the zombie then instead of the tree. Kind of keeps you safe. Sometimes a little bit awkward of hitting the tree, finding the right angle. I think, especially if you're a lumberjack character that has faster axe swing speed, it's faster than using the cut down tree command. The advantage of cut down tree is you can fast forward time in single player. So let me just double check here. I did read the first carpentry book. Yes, okay, cool. So we have... Maybe we're getting some carpentry XP from... maybe from barricading? I don't know. But anyway, let's saw the logs. It's gonna take a while. But, I mean, we need the planks anyway. I think we might just have a bit of a longer episode where we do this for 2 days. So again, it's something where I usually say, okay, this is boring to watch, I'll just do it off camera. But I kind of also want to show you that I'm not just, admin cheating that stuff in or something like that. And maybe you're interested for your own base builds on how to best approach this. So having this in occasionally might not be the worst. Now, one thing to keep in mind whenever you're chopping trees, you're eventually getting exerted. And since it's fairly safe here, I'm okay going a little bit over exertion. I think there's also, so if you immediately want to build something, then instead of clicking on the logs, you can click on the saw and do saw logs from here. Then it will put the planks immediately into your inventory instead of having them on the ground. Alright, so how much was that now? So once we reach Carpentry level 1, we can also get some XP by building. We can build the wall frames down here, because we definitely want to wall and gate this off. Okay, you know what, let's, for comparison. So this is then using the cut down tree command with fast forwarding time in between. And I should definitely grab a little rest. So yeah, I think we can do this. It's reasonably fast, right? We do this for Carpentry 1 and levels 1 and 2. And once we're there, we can read the next book. It's Carpentry 1. Sure, also sort these up. Obviously, you know, twice the XP from 1 to 2 as from 0 to 1, so it's gonna take twice as long. Is that a tree? No, that's a bush. Okay. I think the game auto goes back to speed 1 if a zombie comes within your detection radius, especially with keen hearing. That's still fairly safe to do. But I can't shake the habit of looking around a little bit. That's a little bit concerning. Meta event sound. Gunshot coming from the north. So something south of us could hear this and try to path in that direction. And I'm excessively exerted. Okay. Probably a good time to go inside. And we're looking halfway to level 3. Also getting tired and even more hungry again. So I think we just how are we looking weight-wise? 82 going down. Let's have a little cereal dinner. Probably puts me on double arrows up, yeah. Oops. Okay, don't think this sounds caught the attention of anyone. I think we can do a little bit more here. Ah, never mind, that's a dude. And another gunshot. What is happening out here? I'm too full to eat. That's not what I want to hear when I need wakeness. I want to be woke. Yeah. Gonna fight one guy tired, it's gonna be fine. Ah, hang on. Still a use for vitamins, even with energy drinks, because you can chuck them even while full. Really wish these sound events, because we're using a mod for those, right? That in theory are supposed to generate scenes on the screen that you can then find. Well, like maybe you know, somebody just recently died and a bunch of zombies are eating a corpse. That sounds way more macabre than it was supposed to. So I'm still hoping that eventually we find something like this, because the mod sounds cool on paper. I just haven't seen any evidence of it actually working. Alright, another hot tip for all your carpentry needs. So you have a bunch of planks on the ground, right? And like picking them up like this. If I do this, and we'll do one, and okay, my backpack is full, but you know, it will do one, and the next one, etc. If you do grab planks all, bam, all planks in inventory. Now, is that smart, what I'm doing here? Probably not. You need level 2 carpentry to build wall frames. Okay, cool. Drop these all. Thought I could level up with that a little bit more. So we're looking now. 50-ish XP. You know, it's nice to have a little bit of a picnic table out here, but you know, let's be real. It's also nice to have faster carpentry XP. It's almost 30 for that. I just want the last, okay, 8 XP. Almost midnight. Can do 2 more trees out here, right? This is safe. There's no zombies nearby. There we go. Successful day. Lights off. No, hang on. That's not where the door to my bedroom is. Ah, a little bit dark in here, but it's past midnight already, so let's go to sleep. Oh, fresh day in the zombie apocalypse. So I'm thinking, now my character's gonna get bored if you're reading inside, but I'm not feeling comfortable enough reading outside, so we're just gonna hide in a room here. So this is what happens when I say, you know, I played this day. without recording. So now go to a safe spot, read the book, and speed up here. Max speed. Exciting gameplay. But we're just gonna leave it in, right? This is a one-off low zombie killing episode, but so you see what's happening in these kind of episodes. Anyway, so books read, we've got the XP multiplier. Next up, quick perimeter check. Now that we can actually see what's happening around the base. Okay, looking great. Little snack here. And then let's take the fishing bait, fire and water collection, and definitely carpentry tapes, and then here the woodcraft tapes. Did I ever read metalworking books? No. I'm just gonna grab the Kazon tapes. Since I do have electrical 1 now, pushing my mechanics up to level 2 so I can hotwire cars might not be the worst. Okay. Next up, turn on the generator. Look at the generator info, 20 lights. Okay. Turn this one off. This one off. Okay. Six, 7. Any lights in here? No. Well, I guess the main light switch, which was off to begin with. So many extra lights in this house. Now, it's not the end of the world if we just left all these lights on, because, I mean, we're gonna have the generator on for a very short time. I think it's a matter of principle to me to not waste generator power. So far so good. Now, turn this on. And let's throw in... Why did I pick the cook... I thought I picked the car show tapes, not the cook show tapes. I'm being weird today. Okay. Team here with Back to Nature. So for these videos, I never go above spec 2 because I think there's some sort of weird behavior with actually getting the XP if you go at faster speeds. Alright, that was that. Then I'm actually not 100% sure if the fire tape actually gives Carpentry XP. I'm not sure what it... Oh. Excuse me. What do we have? 2 lights, television, fridge. Okay. Great. Well, we kind of missed the ending of the tape. Play it again, Sam. Ah, it says something about carpentry. Alright. And that was... I don't think we wasted any XP tips from ticks from the tape here. So yeah, turn you off. Turn you off. Only have 1 car zone tape, okay. That explains it, why I didn't pick up 2 car zone tapes. Okay, we've watched those. Throw this away. And I guess we go to the exciting second part of the day, which is next carpentry book and reading. Next speed. Now, what's gonna be a little bit of a tricky thing is once we build, stairs and a path over there, actually dropping down on the other side into the courtyard there, because we did see there were zombies around there, and we obviously don't want to drop on the head of a zombie. For obvious reasons. So we gotta find a way to safely do that. I'm just gonna read a quick newspaper to get rid of boredom. We're already tired again. So yeah, that's a day of carpentry leveling. Barely, a 2-day episode, barely longer than a 1-day episode. But that's the stuff I do when I'm not recording. I hope you understand now. Well, I'm usually skipping these days, not super exciting. But yeah, we're gonna put a cut in here. And then the next day should just be watching probably 2 tapes, maybe 3 tapes. That gets us to Carpentry 6. You know what? Actually, now that I think about it, we probably want to, just to min-max it fully, read the next book. Let's keep that in here then. Watch 2 tapes, read the next book. Might also wanna kill that runner there. Just to not waste any XP when we're actually building this stuff. So that's probably going to be a full another day here. So before we start off the watching, let's have a little breakfast here. What else do we have in here? Some mac and cheese. Gotta eat healthy. Operating with parameters. Yeah, that's when you fast forward through the weather report, but it's fine. As long as the radio didn't have any issues there. That's kind of the main thing I was looking out for. Alright, woodcraft. That wasn't even one level. Actually, not sure if those 4 tapes will get us all the way to level 6. Okay. Disappointing low amount of XP, but I guess, you know, higher levels, higher XP requirements. Just wondering, did we see a VHS store somewhere that we can stop by and try to find the remaining tapes? Bang, bang. Not that kind of bang. It's close. It's close. Okay. Right, let's pop in the car zone. Now, I'm fairly certain, yeah, because we're still this early in the thing, that is a huge chunk of XP, and what we want to do is, as soon as we hit level 2, we hit stop. Because I think the tape gives way more XP than what you need for level 2. Actually, stop here. Okay, so we can watch the rest of the tape to get the remaining XP, and we can, you know, do a little bit of car operations, you know, do a few tire changes or light bulb changes to get to level 2 here. You know, just really min-maxing the thing. Alright, but one step at a time. Zombie friend. You know what? Sir? No, sirs. One of you? I kinda want to try to see if I can kill them inside for a key here. So I'd really like to have a key for this building. Good thing I don't have blood splatter on right now, so I'm not seeing the mess I'm making here. Well, that didn't help. Just gonna do a quick run around the house again here. The generator anymore. Part of me really just wants to chop down all of this, just for line of sight here in this neighborhood. Also deconstruct the fences for Carpentry XP here, and also to make it a little bit more drivable. Oh, where did you come from? Okay, anyway, back to my original plan from the other day. Yeah, can't make good walls yet. Need carpentry level 7 for that. And we can't make gates yet. And just like every other road in the game, the road has a width of 5 and gates are 4 tiles wide. Okay. And there's a zombie. It's a slow guy. I'm okay with fighting slightly in combat here. Okay, it's gonna bug me out, but we're just gonna do 3 on that side, 3 on the other. 2 on the other. Okay, so we got a little bit of XP from that. What we're at now. So I think the fastest way to get the remainder is really what I said earlier. I'm just gonna take down part of the fence. Use this mode. Oh, wow, that was enough. Okay. To the exciting part of this exercise. Reading. And that'll probably take us through the rest of the day. But yeah, I hope you don't mind this little 3-day episode excursion into fast leveling carpentry, if you have all the books and some of the tapes and, you know, some other stuff to fill in the gaps. That was carpentry. Probably wanna grab a bite to eat. And since there's still a little bit of time left in the day here before we need to hit it, I'm gonna complete our little skill up adventure with some auto mechanics, and that is radio, battery, right, headlight, radio, battery, headlight. It's kind of the stuff you can do safely at carpentry level 1. Mechanics level 1, that is. I think we're missing like 30 points. Now we're missing 7 points. Okay, so we can do that same thing again tomorrow. Can do it once per day per car. And that gives us carpentry mechanics level 2. And I can read the next book, but anyway. So yeah, that's a day of skilling up, or rather 3 days of skilling up. So I'm gonna find something. No, never mind, something found us. Two gentlemen. Bit of a late visit here. Always makes me nervous, you know, if two zombies come in, supposedly at the same time, after we've been out here the whole day and it was kind of empty and clear. No, I was just thinking the other skills we kind of care about at the moment are mechanics, metalwork, and I guess first aid eventually. So let's bring those into the house. So yeah, I think I'll grab the metalwork in one book and read here until midnight or short after midnight, and then we call it a day, call it an episode. And assuming we're not going to wake up to any banging on doors or windows, or zombies nibbling our feet because they opened the doors because I didn't lock them, we're going to call it an episode here. And on the next day, we probably start building whatever sky bridge monstrosity that's going to be. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time.